Oh man, we didn't get enough of that thing there. Oh, it only looped once. I love when that thing shows like over and over. How do I do that? Yeah, I paid big bucks for that thing. Got to get my use out of it, right? Can you hear me, Lee? Got 3 people here already. How exciting. I figured out how I can monitor Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And let's see if I can do this here. Maybe I can't do that on this iPad. Oh, man. Nope, I can't do that there. Okay, so, gosh, when I thought I had it solved, no bueno. I'm going to have to put a monitor for my computer over here by the lathe. That way I can see both chats. All right, so I do have to clean my camera. It is. Got a little sprayed up yesterday with all that stuff. That should be a little better. Hello, Sheila and Lee. I'm glad Lee cleaned up around the joint. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's get it tilted away from the hood a little bit and get that more centered. Sheila, I hope you're doing well. Lee, I hope you're doing well today. Hello, Sarah. Glad that you are here. I wonder if I have to. Oh, yeah, still got water on there. I think I need a drier paper towel. Let me get a little drier paper towel and get all the water off that lens. Going to have to get one of those peel off sticky things that when the lens gets all junked up with, like a NASCAR, with the flies and the bugs and all that kind of stuff. I was actually working on a couple of pens that I had to get done before we got rolling. Mainly they were yesterday's throw-offs because show you one of the Hanukkah ones I was doing here. This is the Hanukkah pen that I finished. And it's got blue and silver, and I could see I got some scratches in there, so I'm going to have to refinish that one. That was a rough one to do. That was, when you get super clear like that, you see every single scratch, so I'll have to redo that one. I'll pull that out and get it going. But it came out pretty cool. That's for Hanukkah, silver, blue, and white. I'm going to pull that out of the pile there, put it on my desk here, and I'll refinish that here in just a short bit. Let's see what we got going for today. I had leather class this morning, so I was there for 4 hours doing some leather, hanging out with the doc. Okay, this is 5-inch pens for all. That means I got to pull these 4 blanks out of here, and I need to cut. I got to figure out which end to cut off. Sometimes that's easy when there's lots of glitter. Let me put them over here on the bandsaw. You can't see what I'm doing because I only got one camera hooked up to this StreamYard. Probably going to move back to OBS so I can do multiple cameras and let everybody see me maneuvering around the shop. All right, so let's come over here. Let's figure out which end we want to clip off. I think it's going to be this heavy glitter end here. 5-inch pens, carry. And this is for, who's this for? Oh, this is for Peggy. Oh, she definitely gets 5-inchers. No question there. So first of all, we'll get these cut down. And it's easy for some of these blanks because, quite frankly, all the glitter goes, gravity can't do without it. And it goes to the bottom of the blank when it's in a vertical position. There's that one. And that's actually a pretty good one there. I like that. Pretty even on both ends. We'll take a little bit off each end. Here's another one. These are all the glitters with, oh yeah, that one's got a whole bunch down there. So that will take that off. That'll make a pretty cool looking end. And then this is the Dank Blanks. This is a gorgeous blank. I'll show you what I'm dealing with in just a second here. All right, so let me show you the blanks before we cut them. Things I can do to prepare. So this is one of the blanks. It's sort of a white swirly with sort of a clear blue, light blue kind of thing with a bunch of snowflakes in it. And I'll take this end off here because it has the most snowflakes near that end. This is a Dank Blanks, absolutely gorgeous. He does some crazy stuff there, Mr. Jordan. And I'll take that one off. That's a pretty easy one. Again, this one here, pretty cool on this end, a little heavy on that end. And I want to be able to get that globule. See that blue glob that sort of ends up a little bit short there? I'll take this back and that'll be encorded in the finger hold, and that'll look really cool. And then this one is a clear with snowflakes and that purple stuff all over the place. And we'll take this end off down here because I want to get rid of all that glitter, which sort of screws up the finger hold. And I'll bring it back a little bit. That'll be a great finger hold there. Yeah, she got some nice blanks here. Okay, here we go. We'll turn on the bandsaw here and trim these back. Seems to be all the rage now. These 5-inch pens. Super flippy, when you're working, you want to go from multi-placing to single placing. You just flip it right over and boom, you're all set. Of course, you have your multi-placing end or single placing end already installed. One more here. All right, now we got 5-inch beads. Now I've got to drill the end of them. Yeah, let me show you this one here. The end that I cut off, it's got that white thing right in the middle. So that's going to be a really cool finger hold. Nothing on the middle of that one. That'll be nifty. That will be nifty. Oh, got to change my drill bit here because I was drilling out for the bottle stoppers. Getting that drill bit all configured. Did a bottle stopper the other day. We're going to do some more here and next little bit. Got to get some more blanks though. I've almost turned them all up. Okay, that drill bit is crooked. Let me get it straight. Can't have a crooked drill bit because that'll make a bigger hole than you think you want. All right. Now, if I had multiple cameras, you could see me drilling right now. It doesn't take long, just takes a second. And then once I get this last hole drilled here, we'll get back over there. We'll mount one of the blanks up and we'll get rolling. I think Lee is serving refreshments, probably taking orders at this point. Everybody put in your requests for what you'd like to eat. Okay, I'm installing the bushings now on either end of these guys. And I'm going to put this big square one in here because I want to do it first because that is going to be awesome. And I think Carrie told me to look at chat because Peggy has sent us some things to look at the way she wants her pens. Okay. This is one we're going to turn here. First thing we got to do is we got to look at the chat here and see what Miss Peggy said. Okay. Like her pens to be thicker side. I think she gets a 0.47 finger hold, which is actually pretty small, but she wants a fatter pen. So we can do that. That's even less work for me, if you will, because I have to take less of the pen off. So we'll show you how we do that. We're going to make this one round first. All self-serve. Oh, man. Lee, are you falling down on the service or just taking a break? Okay, blower is on. Let's get out the big gouge. We're going to move the banjo back a little bit. And we'll start knocking this one down. And reveal its gorgeousness inside. And here we are whipping and chatting today, as Lee would put it. If you guys have any questions, I can see the YouTube chat. If you're joining us on Twitch, I'll have to go over to the computer and see the chat over there. You can tell this is not round yet by just putting the gouge on top of the blank. And you can hear that squareness, if you will. You can feel it getting really smooth on that end right here. Just a little square down here. All right, that's pretty round. Very nice. Okay. All right, let's go see what Peggy said. She wants a little cutout. That's cool. Way above, we determined that she likes a 0.47 finger hold, which is just a little skinnier than we normally make it. Yep, 0.47. But she likes the pen, the middle of it, to be a little fat. So first thing we got to do is get down to 0.47 here. So we'll get the banjo a little closer here. And we are going to make some marks here so we know where to go. Perfect 5-inch. Now Always been help yourself, huh, Lee? Dang. No wonder I wasn't getting any snacks. Let's see, nobody's commented over in Twitch yet, so that's okay. Ooh. I must have my banjo a little low because it's grabbing. You want to keep that angle against that blank just right so you don't grab it too low. What's up, baby? Yeah, she wants 0.47, but she wants it fatter in the middle. That's what she said. She likes it a little thicker. But 0.47 is the finger hold. I'm not sure what a little thicker means on the end, but we'll figure that out as we go here. Okay, so let's just go see how big this one is here. A little warm here in the shop. That's 0.6 so far. Got a ways to go down to the smallness there. Turn on the fan here because it's about 73 degrees here today. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that funny, Lee? I don't know why they would be different. I guess it must be the delay in YouTube and the live nature of Twitch. Oh. Maybe I need to lower it. Maybe I'm too high. Maybe I need to get a better angle at it or something. Ooh, that is butter smooth. I love this Illuminite Slow Clear. No glitter, and it's just all resin colors. It is so smooth to turn. All right, let's see how thick we're getting for the finger holds now. 18 seconds difference. Wow. 0.5. Yes, we're really going to get down here. Whew. We're still a bit fat. All right, let's take a measurement on that. Like to inch it on down there, if you will. 0.52 and 0.54. Got a little more ways to go. I'm going to do a little calculation here just to make sure. She had a 1.5 inch circumference. Circumference to diameter. All right, so if I have a circumference of 1.5, that is a 0.47. Okay, almost 0.48. We'll keep going. Got to check my math, make sure I'm doing it right. That's almost getting down near Carrie's thickness there. She likes it down there at that 0.46, 0.47 kind of world. All right, let's see how we're doing there. 18-second delay. That's amazing. I wonder why that'd be. Guess YouTube doesn't trust us. That's 0.5, 0.52. We're getting there little by little. Once we get down there, it'll be a little easier. Scary how small that's getting. It's a little bit less than I usually do, which makes me just a hair nervous. That's why I keep checking. See where we're at. That's 0.49. 0.49. Okay, we're getting down there little by little. What's funny is this is so fat right here in the middle. What's up, babe? Yeah. Over in the back box. The inbox. All right, let's check that. I think we're just about down there. Sheila, I'm ordering a blank from All Things Handcrafted and having them send it to you. Would be cool to see you turn it. Yeah, Carrie usually gives people notices. Like we told this one here, hey, we're getting ready to turn it. So if she wants to tune in, we'll be happy to chat with her. That's 0.49. That a little bit tiny more. And then Sheila continues on. I had to have them remake one because they sold out. Yeah, they got some cool looking blanks. Bill does a nice job. I know we bought plenty of them. All right, I think that right there is 0.47, 0.48. I'm going to make those proportional. Now, we got to take a little fat off the middle here. Mainly because it's way too bulky. And I have to look at the slope where the finger is going to rest as it comes up from the middle into that finger hold area. Make sure that's correct as well. All right, here we go. Let's take a little beef off the middle here. We do have to make it look somewhat proportional. Feels pretty smooth. Now in the middle, she has sent me a photo and she likes this little cutout. It looks like she wants it right in the middle. And I get what she's looking at. It's just a couple of flat bottom cutouts. I'm going to make her one bump there in the middle. That's pretty smooth. I think that looks decently proportional. Let me turn this thing off and I'm going to put it in my hand and see how it feels. Oh, it feels pretty good. All right, that's not bad. I know what she wants now. All right, so let me go find the middle of this bad boy here. We're going to call that 2.5 right in the center. That's on the money. Okay. And then we're going to go 1 inch either side to give her her cut. All right, so I'm going to use this other tool here. That's not the one. Let's see. Where's that tool at? Oh, it's over here. Thought it was over here. Where'd it go? Doop. Oh, here it is. So this is normally what's called a parting tool, and it leaves a very flat bottom, and she wants this flat bottom. I got to hold that right on the thing correctly. You come in here just like this. All right, a little bit even up here. All right, there's that. And now I have to smooth out the edges from that. Because that would be very sharp against your hand. All right, that's an intro. That feels nice and smooth. I like that. I keep checking Twitch, see if there are comments there. Hey, I appreciate that, Lee. I got to walk over to the laptop once in a while and see if there's anybody in there. Sunday's a big streaming day for Twitch. All right, I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to put that in my hand. Well, that looks pretty cool. I have never done a design like that. That's pretty nifty. I think that one is ready to be finished up. Almost looks like a bone, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Get a little sandpaper on the duty here. I hope Peggy tunes in. I hope this is what she's looking for. This is my sort of rendition of the picture she sent me. I can never do everything exactly because I may or may not have that little tool or something like that, but we get it pretty close. And just so everybody watching understands, is she said that she wanted a 1.5 inch circumference grip, which is right here. So you put a piece of string around that section you like, and you measure that string in inches or centimeters, doesn't matter. And hers came out to 1.5 inches, and that converts to a diameter, because I can't check the circumference. I can only use my calipers to check the diameter, and that comes out to a 0.4775, which is in between 4.7 and 4.8. inches. So a little bit below a ½ inch. And that's exactly what we did. And she says she likes a thicker pen, which means this part through the middle here. Because once we get this down to 0.4748, then this is the thicker part she's talking about. So she might like a little weight. She might like a little design, see more acreage. I'm not sure, but whatever she likes, she likes. And hey, if anybody has any questions, just yell out. I sort of like this design. That's pretty cool. I might want to see more ribs on there, though. And I'll tell you, you know what? That almost looks like the ribs on an earthworm. You ever see the earthworm? They have that little segment that is like a little fat and smooth as compared to the rest of the earthworm. That's what that looks like. Might do one that's got a couple of more of those in there and sort of steal that design because it looks pretty cool. And it's wide enough for me to get the sandpaper in there to finish it up nicely. Beautiful. Feels good. Here we go again. Again, the lubrication I'm using is just water. Simple tap water. Nothing exciting. Nothing fancy. I could say it's a mixture of hydrogen and oxide or hydrogen and oxygen specifically formatted for this pen, but that would just mean it's water. All right, that feels good. Last paper up. These things are so small, I end up grabbing two. Don't want to waste them. And the whole idea, oops, there goes my, let me turn that blower off. It's sucking up my paper. But I want to make them proportional, and this one now looks proportional. All right, that is smooth. Now we're going to wipe all the dust off and all the grit so we can shine her up. This will be a really good looking blank because Dank Blanks does some really great work. I would say Cocoon, Dank, and all things handcrafted are the ones that flow through here pretty well. Maybe I need to go in the blank making business and just sell them to everybody else. But I have a lot to learn about making blanks, so probably a bit premature for that. All right, that looks good right there. See how we're looking. Oh, that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Jordan makes gorgeous blanks. Just beautiful. That's a great one to look at. My goodness. So much movement in that blank while it's sitting still. So much movement. Looks like I flipped up some spots of stuff up on the camera already. So let me work on getting that cleaned off again. All right, so there's one down. And here comes a, I call this, they must be like purple and snowflake. Take that bayonet down, or that banjo down a little bit. I don't know why they call that banjo. Yeah, isn't that pretty? That's just gorgeous, Sarah. Just gorgeous. Blower on. And here's what's left over from that. That was the one previous to that. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Back off the banjo a little bit. Oh, all right. Now let's make us some finger hold markers. About a ½ inch in. Lenore said it was beautiful. Your wife. Thank you, Lenore. Very kind of you. So, Lee, I want to know, are you serving refreshments locally? I mean, is Lenore getting refreshments? I'm sure hoping. All right, let's check the thickness of those hand holds there, or those finger holds. See what we're getting down to. Still a little bit thick, I'm sure. Yeah, 0.54, 0.5 on the money there. All right, we're getting skinny down there. Let's see how we're doing here. 0.48, 0.5 on the money. Got a little bit more to go on this end here. Let's get a little closer here. All right, let's go ahead and check that. That's a little, I think those are going to be right on the money. 0.48. So by the time we finish that, it'll be perfect. 0.48 on the money. We'll finish that up a little bit and it'll come out just nice. Okay, let's get the finger ramp done on this one here. All right, so one of the things I don't want to do on this one is cut right into the middle of it. So I may take those indentations she likes and move them off to the edge a little bit so we can see a lot of this gorgeousness in the middle. Let's see, let me get this a little skinnier. All right, that's a little thicker than normal, so that'd be good there. And then see what else she likes. I'm always reviewing my notes here, making sure we're taking care of her. Oh, I see how she wants that. So the finger hold in. That's interesting. That's almost what we have here now. I think she wants one of those things right in the middle. Let me go read that again. So she wants the center of the pen to have one of those. I think she means that indentation. Yeah, she likes that one little bump like before. And let's do and take, I guess I'll just do what she wants done. Let me finish off this right here. It's a little off balance to my eyeballs. Next one, I'm going to give a much more sweeping bump down here. By the way, these bumps down here on the bottom, they're pretty functional. They're the thing that your hand pushes against when you're pushing that drill into the canvas. You want to be able to make sure you got something to push against, these little stops down here, because that allows you to not use as much energy to push that drill. You don't have to hold the pen as tight when you're pushing that drill down. All right, that looks pretty smooth and even there. So I'm going to give her one of those bumps right in the middle of her thing. I wish I had a thinner tool, but we will do what she asks us to do. Put these little bumps in here. Let me go find the center here. I don't want to make these visually off center because that would look really weird. There's a 5-inch. There's the middle right there. Then we're going to come over here. Let's just do 3/4 that way. 3/4 that way. A little bit wider than the other one. Okay, here we go again. I'm going to back this off just a hair. Get it nice and squared up. Really makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? Beautiful. I guess I take a little bit of artistic license here to give her what she wants. And based upon my skill set. Hello, Dennis. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And by the way, those are not red stains. It is tie-dye. All right, that's going to be pretty cool there. She said she wants it thicker, and that is thicker. For sure. All right, let's go. Let's get finishing this one up. I think we're done. Let me get the diaper in here. Hello, Dennis. Okay. Well, Dennis, that is a good thing. I love mechanical engineering. I don't do any, but I'm glad somebody does. Keeps us all safe. Bridges, buildings, homes, cars, all that good stuff. Keeps us all safe. And I'm sure everybody else appreciates it too. And again, when a customer asks us to do something, we do our interpretation of what we think they want. It usually comes out pretty good. Let me unfold this paper here. There we go. All right, feels pretty smooth. On to the next paper. Lee, I am seeing that Dennis fella from Russia. It's in the YouTube chat there. It's very late at night over there, and he is exclaiming the love for his mechanical engineering library, which is a good thing. Got no issues with that. And I'm just looking on my screen here, so I'm not sure why somebody else doesn't see it, unless somebody blocked him. All right, that's feeling pretty good. On to the next paper. Yeah, we're happy to participate, Dennis, in the education of the world. He says we have some American engineering school books that are done in Soviet editions. And that's good. Spread the good word. Education for all. All right, on to the final newspaper, Lee, or newspaper. On to the final sandpaper. And hopefully I got all the marks out because I never know till I'm all stopped. All right, that feels very nice. Let's get a little wipe down here. Now let's see how she glosses up. All right, here we go. Check it out. There it is. Looks like I don't see any scratches, so that's good. We got them all out. Very purpley and snowflakey on this end, and clear and wispy with snowflakes on that end. Pretty cool. All All right, this is a similar one. You know what, Dennis? My favorite YouTube trucker is a channel called Just Truckin'. Fellow down there in South Carolina, I think. Okay, everybody, here we go again. Get us. Now we're going to make a little different change on here. We're going to do some more sweeping. We're going to go out to 3/4 of an inch and start it there. And that'll give us more of a sweep coming off the tip here. You'll see here in just a second. And that'll provide a little different look to the end of the pen. Ooh, that's a bite. Now we'll start shaping the end. And you'll see this will be a lot more gradual curve. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't good. Oh, that's no good. So there was a weakness in there, probably a piece of glitter. So now we've got to figure out what to do with that one. We'll go on to the next one while I think about that one there. That does happen sometime. That's a bummer. That does happen with big glitter now and again. But we'll recover here. We'll think about that one for a second. There's always a good repair underway. 3/4 in. Woo! That's exciting. Mainly because that hits me in the face. I don't see any Twitch comments today, so we're not missing anything. No, I haven't seen anything over there, Drew. All right, let me do some finger measurements here. See how we're doing. 0.53, 0.56. Got a little more thinning up to do here. Let's measure those and see how we're doing on the finger holds. Everyone says Drew when it is due. Yeah, diamonds and dew. Did I say Drew? I'm looking up fast. I should say Lee. Lee. Diamonds and Dew. Is that like Mountain Dew? You drink Mountain Dew while you're diamond painting? Is that what Diamonds and Dew is for? All right, that might be down there to 0.48 there. All right, we might be there, Lee. We might be down near 0.4847. Let's check it out here. Sarah was there, and I saw Sheila Hugo. She was there, 0.4. Here we go. On the money right there. Very nice. Yep, 0.47, 0.47. Perfect. And I guess we'll do a thing right there in the middle. Hey, Peggy. What's that, babe? Yeah, we'll get there. Got to finish this one up here. Peggy, I hope you're doing well today. Oh, you don't have to be sorry for being late. Oh, killing a snake in the backyard. That sounds like fun. Yep, Sarah's here too. That's okay. We'll survive. We'll figure it out. Yeah, sometimes. So here's a thing about glitter and these pens. Now, these pens generally have come from what's called the ink pen market. So when you turn them, you actually take a tube, and I'll show you one here from one of my pen kits, because I do some ink pens too. You take one of these brass tubes and you slip that as you drill out the blank. And that way, and you never do the curvy thing. It's just really smooth and flowing because it's an ink pen. It's doesn't come to a point. It actually comes to a wider end, if you will. So when we take these down, and there is a big piece of glitter in there, that glitter, and again, resin, this polyurethane resin that we're all using here, does not stick to plastic. And all of the resins are or all of the, what do you call it? All of the glitter is plastic. So the glitter does great when it's fully enclosed in the resin. Where it doesn't do great is where it's near the end and it's sort of separating just where we're cutting into. And that makes a weak point. But we'll recover. We'll figure out how to fix that one up. It does happen. I have one this morning that, you know, that honeycomb that is 3D printed and then they fill it with resin. Well, that is plastic trying to stick to resin and it doesn't stick great. So when you turn in that one, you've got a couple opportunities to fill in some of the tiny little holes with super glue. Can't see them when you're all done and it's super smooth to the touch, but it does require a little bit extra because The resin doesn't like to stick to plastic. That's why when people are doing resin countertops and stuff like that, they can put down some plastic on the floor and resin doesn't stick to it, even the epoxy. So Peggy, I'll show you, I got 3 of your pens done so far, and I'll show them to you and show you the variations on the things that you like. And we'll walk through them. We'll just do that here in a second once I finish this one up here. Ooh, so smooth. Whoops. Let me turn that blower off because it just sucked up my piece of paper. My little sandpaper. That penny just went to waste. Or a dime. I'm not sure how much it cost. I cut all the sandpaper up into little pieces. And we've done a couple of modifications on the part that you like in the middle, Peggy. We've got a couple of variations on it. I think you'll like them. All your pens have been cut to 5 inches. They're all thick in the middle like you like them. Little bit of design element like you like it. And we've got these finger grips down to 0.47. So it's like baking a cake. And yes, Peggy, this is your pen here. I kept going back through the notes to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything, get all the pieces and parts. And I'm sort of liking this design element that was you said you liked. So I might be using that more because it's pretty cool looking. I do call it, however, the earthworm. You know how you get that earthworm and it has that part of its body that is smooth? Although it comes out, these go in. I just thought that was a cool name for it. The earthworm bump. And this has got the snowflake and the clear. Can we make it thinner in the middle? Oh, you said you wanted it thicker in the middle. Let me halt the bus here before we go any further. Let me look at that text you sent me. Maybe I misread it. Let's see. Let's see. Remember, I want us to the middle of the pens. Hang on, let's get up here a little bit. Let's see. I also like my pens to be on the thinner side. Oh, I read that wrong. Versus chunky. Yeah, I may have to redo a couple of these, but that's okay. Let me show you why we did this one this way, Peggy. As soon as we finish this one up, I'll show you the other ones. Oh yeah, can't make it thicker, but I can make it thinner. That's for sure. Let me thin this one down just a hair. You put the blower on. How much thinner do you like it, Peggy? That's the key. How much thinner do you like it? Because everybody's thinner could be subjective, be a little bit different. And these are, I'm going to thin this one up and then we'll see how you like this one here. What's up, Kevin? Patriots lost. Oh, no. Yeah, this is not their year, is it? Where's Tom Brady when you need him, right? Okay, that's a nice thin down. It doesn't take much to thin it down, as you could tell. Guess I'm getting old. Can't read anymore. But you're right, Lee. It's an easy fix. Easy to take some off. And although, Peggy, this has one cutout in the middle, the other ones have that square thing, but I didn't want to make them all exactly the same. So we did a little variation on the theme, if you will. That's good. I'm amongst the best. At least I'm still living. That's the best part. I count my blessings every day. Still rolling on the earth. As they say, I'm on the right side of the grass. And we'll strap Peggy's other two up there and we'll thin those down a little bit. Yeah, I kept thinking I don't want to make them all exactly the same. I mean, I can make them exactly the same. That's easy for me. But I just thought that was looking a little lazy on my part if they were all the same. Ooh, that's smooth. Yeah, we're always glad why you joined, Peggy. We always like to catch everything we can before we box it all up and stuff. But hey, I'll pay for shipping if I screw it up that bad and bring it back. I just hate to delay anybody's joy in using the pens. Using the pain. Using the pen. So just for reference, Peggy, when you get this back in your world, let me just wipe all this junk off. I'm going to tell you how wide this is in the middle here. And then you could say from now on, I want mine like this or a little thinner. We know we got your finger hold area down pat. All right, here we go. Oh, that looks cool. See if I can get it to focus on that. That came out super nifty. That is a very cool blank, I'll tell you. I like that one. So, Peggy, let me show you your other two that we did so far. I'm going to put some bushings in them so we can. This one's actually not too bad. Okay, so first of all, let's measure the one I just finished, because if you love that one, then that is going to be 0.72. 0.72 inches, so almost 3/4 of an inch is round. 0.72. So if you love this blue one, like this, that's 0.72 at its fattest point. All right, let me put some bushings in these other two here. Okay, so here's this one here. Let me get the calipers here to see how much we want to take off of there. So this one is 0.75 on the money. So it's 0.03 larger than the other one. And it does have your square piece here, which makes it look a little bit like a piece of candy. And then we got your Dank Blanks one. This one here. And this one is a little bit fatter at 0.83. So I definitely need to take this one down for sure. Hey, Linda. Good to see you. All right, so this is really good here. We got your 0.47, 0.48 down here, and then we'll take this down a little bit here. How much thinner do you want them, Peggy? You got to give me a measurement so I know exactly what to do. I mean, if you want them super thin, I can certainly do that. I just don't know. When somebody says, I want a little thinner, I don't know what a little thinner is. I'm going to take this one down a little bit. Let me see where I'm at on it. But I'll wait for the comments. No big deal. No big deal at all. Right now, this is down to 0.69, which is a little bit thinner than the other one. Let me get up here. Yeah, that's about right there. And I'm going to put your squares in there now. I'll put them right where they were before. And that guy does make a lot of noise. Cool. We'll do a 0.69. That's nice. All right, let me check this one here to see where we're at. Yep, we are all there now. Very nice. All right, let's finish this one up. You know, it's funny, Peggy, is earlier I was having such a quandary in my head. I'm like, it says 0.47, but I like it thicker. And I'm like, thicker? But I read it thinner, not chunky. And all I read was chunky. And I kept thinking, I don't really know what that means, but I'll do it. Whatever it means, I will do it. But here's your square divots. Hopefully you like those. They're a little bit bigger than the ones in the picture, but I don't have a tool small enough to do the little skinny ones. I may have to get one if I do enough of them, right? What's up, Kev? Tuning in the game? Oh, it's blocked out. Yeah, we're too close to Dallas. You can probably watch it on YouTube TV. It's out here. Oh, it'll probably we redid the Apple thing on there, so YouTube TV. It's probably not on there. You'd have to install it. What's that? There you go. But you can usually sometimes watch it live, and it might be on the local broadcast channel, which is not blocked out. You just can't see it on that YouTube TV NFL Sunday Ticket thing. Oops. Let me turn that blower. Every time I get to that sandpaper, I got to turn that blower off. It sucks it right up out of my hand. All right. One more level. That one there. Yeah. We're in. Yep, there you go. 0-0.
In the bubbly shop. It's PVC.
What is it?
Called the Berkeley shop.
Oh,
push.
The brotherly shove, because the city of brotherly love. Oh, I got you.
Jason Kelsey started.
Those guys are so fancy.
They got a Christmas album.
The Eagles Christmas album, huh?
Kelsey.
All right, let's buff this baby up now. Would I forget to shut it off? Oh, yeah, the blower. Yeah, I do. And funny, I moved the switch. I don't even have to hardly move anywhere. I just lean over to the side and turn it off. But I get so into making the pen, I forget that it's blowing. And I was listening to the broadcast last night just to check the technical capabilities, and I just noticed that you really can't hear that blower much. You can hear it a little bit, but not a whole lot. All right, Peggy, ready for the unveiling? Ah, look at that. That's cool. See if I can get it to focus on the pen and not my hand. That is quite psychedelic. Okay, let me go measure the other one that we did. Okay, so we know that one's good. Where'd the other one go? The other one is right here. And what was this size again? We have to take this down a little bit here. Okay, the middle of it is 0.75. The ends of it are 0.69, so we only need to take down the middle. Okay, that's easy enough. I'm glad she likes them thinner and not thicker. That'd have been a problem. Oop, let me turn the blower on. All right, let's see how that one came out. .69, perfect. Beautiful. See, that's a quick fix. Let me turn the blower off. Let me get the diaper. Thank you, Sheila. Really fun. It's a hobby that I get to play with and everybody enjoys. And it's a hobby that pays, which is great. It's not my day job. They couldn't afford me to do this on my day job. But this is fun. And it buys me more tools, which is the best part. And it keeps Carrie happy. She loves when we do this stuff. And you got to keep Carrie happy, period. Period. All right. On to the next one. And the final polishing sandpaper. And then we'll get the old good juice on it. All right. And some more juice. You know what's funny is that looks like blue on screen, but I'm looking at this thing and it is just purple. Wonder if that's just my old iPad. Yeah, that one looks blue, but it is purple. All right, here we go, Peggy. Here we go. See if I can get that to focus on my fingers here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now, Peggy, for the fourth one, that had a bit of an occlusion on the end. Let me show you what happened as we were turning it. This is what happened to the end just as we were getting going here on this one. So there's a couple things we can do on this one. And the way you can tell there was something in there because it's super shiny where it snapped, which meant it probably wasn't held together. Maybe it was the white. Who knows? It's a mixed bag of stuff. I can cut this off and move it inward, but then it's going to be a very short blank. So I think what I'd recommend we do on this one is that you pick another blank and I will turn it, work with Carrie to pick that blank, or I will just refund the turning service and buy the blank from you because I think this came from Bill, as I remember, and I don't want you to have a damaged pen. So I'll just buy the blank and maybe we'll make it a super mini. But you let me know what you want to do. This is what happened. Normally the bushing goes down in here, and this happens about once every 100 pens. See how the bushing goes in there like that? And that's where it was sitting, and it grabbed it and it just popped it right off. So it happens once in a while. So you let me know what you want to do. I will buy, again, the offer is I will buy this blank from you so you're not out anything. And of course, we won't charge you for the turning service. Or you can pick a blank and everything stays the same. Yeah, that is a bummer. That is a bummer. What's that, babe? This one here? So Peggy will either have to pick another blank or refund her turning service and we'll buy the blank from her so she's not out anything. Or Peggy, the other thing we've got, I just remembered this, if you want something Christmassy, I got this candy cane thing I can turn into one of your pens with the thickness and stuff that you like. So this is a white body, sort of pearlescent kind of thing with red, candy cane red stripes. So it looks like a candy cane when we're done.
Sharon Boucherville just posted it last night on our Facebook group.
Oh, Sharon said Carrie says Sharon posted her candy cane pen in the group last night. So you could see what that looks like. Yep, just think about it. And again, it happens. I feel terrible because, you know, this is a gorgeous blank. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually cut this thing off. All the way down to the damage. And I'll show you how I will recover. Because if I buy this blank from you, I'll be able to sell it as a mini somewhere else. So there, I just cut that off. And I thought that was going to be cool because it had like a white cloud right in the middle. Of course, that might have been the issue. Don't know. And sometimes I can glue the broken piece back on and you never know, but it went flying somewhere. So I have no idea where that is. So let me drill a bushing hole on the end of this. And I'm just going to make this into a pen anyway, because if I buy the blank from you, or we trade blanks or whatever. Minis are all the rage right now, so I'll be able to turn this into a mini pen. This will be a really, really mini pen, because let me see, how long is this? This is almost comical. This is 4 1/4 inches. Well, I have made shorter pens, so that's not too bad. 4 1/4. Okay, so let's see what we do with the damaged blank. No matter what happens, whether I buy this from Peggy or she wants to do a different pen or whatever, doesn't matter. We have to continue and make it something that can be usable. Peggy may not want hers this short, so that's okay. No harm, no foul. And again, I have that happen to me in about 1 in every, maybe 180 to 100 blanks. All right, so we have to rethink how we're going to do this one here. So if I'm going to make a finger hold out of it, I've got to get the finger hold over in here somewhere, probably about, let's see, we'll come in, we'll come up, and we'll make it about right here. Okay. Oh, let me turn the blower on here. It is 4 1/4, so it's just one of those mini pens. So we've made shorter ones. So I'm just going to modify this one a little bit. Oh, see how that grabs? Dang, man. So no matter what, Peggy, whatever you decide, I'm just going to finish this one off. And if I buy this blank from you, we'll just call it a mini. We'll put it on our website. We're actually going to start doing minis because for some reason, 4-inch pens are becoming a little desirable. Well, this still belongs to Peggy until Peggy wants to sell it to me. So she's deciding now what she wants to do. What's she going to do? Which one? I had like 3 offers out there. There you go. That's easy. So we own this blank now. So I got to pay her $9 or whatever it is that Bill does. No, I'm going to buy this blank from her. Yeah, I'm buying from her. So you give her $9. Bill's already got his money. So this blank belongs to Peggy. So now I'm buying this blank from Peggy. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Sounds confusing, but it's not too bad. Yeah, Peggy, no harm, no foul. But everybody, this is how we recover from what looks like a mistake. Peggy, you'll be happy. There'll be some customer who wants a Snowflake Mini. They'll be happy. That's all that matters, right? I'm going to thin this down here in the middle a little bit. Get it a little bit more proportional. A stopper top. Yeah, it's almost short enough, isn't it? Let's see what I got finger holds being here. So 0.53, 0.53, that's about the normal finger hold for most people. So we'll keep that right there. We'll make this a little more proportional to the other end. Going to take a little fatness out of the middle here. I'm going to trim up the ends just a little bit because they're a little pointy for me. And you want a place for that diamond painting tip to butt up against. There we go. That looks nice. All right, there it is. Let's finish this one up. And we'll have taken a mistake and made it a wonderful thing. When I was a Walmart store manager and we did something wrong in the store that the customer didn't like, I do whatever I had to do to make that customer happy. I replaced it, refunded, gave them extra, gave them a gift card, you know, whatever, because you just don't need anybody mad. It's not worth it. So I just took care of the customer. That's what Sam Walton would have done. And the customer doesn't feel like the big bad Walmart screwed him. I made it right. The blower's off, Lee. Blower's off. All right, let's graduate to the next paper. And yeah, stuff happens when you're using power tools and high speeds and sharp pens and pencils and a lot of different mixtures. No worries. It's all good. That's probably one of the reasons I didn't like working for Amazon as much as I like working for Walmart, because I never got to see the customer at Amazon. We would ship 6 million packages a week out of our fulfillment center. Didn't know one customer. Nah, heck, Lee, you could buy this pen. Nice and short and mini. Flip it around. Save your back. Save your muscles. Carrie will put it up on the website. We created a mini section. She's also got a D-stash section. I don't think she has anything in there yet, but she wants to D-stash. She literally has over 150 diamond painting kits. I said, we're starting to drown, or we're going to be on an episode of that Hoarders program. Not sure which. All right, final paper coming up. And Lee, Didn't suck it in. I grabbed it. I recovered. Now, I tell you, Peggy, this would have been perfect if it were still 6 inches and it broke like that. Because then I could cut it down to 5. But wait till you see how gorgeous this turns out. It'll be amazing. Woo! Oh, see, look how good that turned out. This is about a 4 1/4 inch pen. Only had to cut about 3/4 of an inch off. And that is pretty cool. That came out very nice. Someone will suck that right up. Look at that. And you can flip it right around, you're right there. Flip it right around, you're right there. Love it. Thanks, Peggy. Appreciate you being so amenable with that. I didn't mean to break your blank. But as long as you're happy, then I'm happy. Let me put this in your bag. I'll put that. You're in the out box now, so carry over the next day or two. I'll have to get these all cleaned up and shipped out. She's getting quite the bag. Hey, check this out. You're way behind there. Yeah, it came out nice. Okay.
Okay, I'll take this.
Next. Yeah, you can post that up. How about these guys here? You need these? Because I don't need these in here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see who's next. Got to go get the big bag of goodies here. Who's next? Is this Stephanie's? Oh, better let her know we're turning. So Stephanie has ordered a number of Hanukkah selections, and she has, I turned this earlier this week, and I think I need to refinish that. I see a couple scratches in there, but these are some Hanukkah pens. This is the silver and white and blue Hanukkah pen here, and this is the one I'm going to turn right now. This is a bunch of sequins in there, or a bunch of, not sequins, plastic balls and confetti and glitter and all that good stuff. Okay, I got to refinish that one. Let me drill this one here. Hey, Carrie, what are her measurements? Oh, okay. Just 6 inches? All right. Okay, the hole is cleaned out. Banging on the table, pushing the bushings in. Let Carrie, Sarah, let Carrie know you'd love that one. Make sure I'm not missing any chat here. One day he is going to cyber smack me for being a smart A. No, I am not, Lee. I'm just glad you're here. Let's see. Give the site to Lenore. She wants to look at pens for me for Christmas. There is a clearance section as well. I think she's got some stuff in there. Don't forget that section. Sheila, thank you. Very nice. And Sarah would love to have that pen, Carrie. So there you go. Knowing her, she will take from one bill to get one. One bill to get one. Take one from Bill to get one. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. We got to make this one round. Let's tighten that down, turn the blower on, and we'll get out the gouge. Let's see. I don't see any Twitch chats either. So we're doing okay. Woo. Almost there. Almost round. Okay, where that one's nice and round. Okay, let's see what Stephanie's measurements are here. Should be on the paper. She likes 0.65. So she likes a thicker pen. So I want to know right now where I'm starting from. should be around 3/4 of an inch. 0.8, 0.8. Okay, so I got that one down pretty good. Okay, so she wants 0.65. And let's give her a little bit of a landing space. We'll do a 5/8 in. Is that right? 5/8. Why does it always look so different? I swear my eyes are off. Okay, let's get in close. All right, not much to take off there, so let me see where we're at for a measurement, because this is 0.65 and that is 0.66, right on the money. Stephanie likes a little thicker finger grip. All right, that end looks good. All right, let's see how that one looks there. 0.67, so we're almost there. All right, that one is there. That one looks good on that end. Let's cut down the pointy part. Hey, Stephanie, how'd the Ravens do today? Best part about the Ravens, they got good colors. The Seahawks the other day were wearing their 80s uniforms, which I fell in love with back in the 80s because we lived near Seattle when I was in the Navy back in the 80s. So we saw a lot of Seahawks games on the TV. Let's see. No, okay. Didn't miss any chats, just Stephanie popping in. All right, Stephanie, let's see what she wants for her turning. Hanukkah stripe, Stephanie thickness, length to be determined is 6 inches there. Carrie, is this all okay? So she likes that ball in the middle. So let's do that because this will be pretty cool on this one. Okay, so we got a 6-inch blank. 3 is right in the middle. And we're going to go 3/8 either side of that to make the ball. Let's see if I can do this well. Let's see, where'd my other stick go? Here it is, right behind me. Artist choice. My choice, but I know what Stephanie likes. She likes this round ball with the little curlicue things. Not sure what you call them. Flanges, maybe? Not sure. So one of the things I noticed in doing these Hanukkah ones with these big balls in them is that these are not glitter that just get cut in half. They're actually little balls of plastic that get pulled out if you get too close. So this morning I spent a long time on a pen just to fill in the holes of the little balls that got pulled out. So I welcome the thicker pen because now we don't have that issue too much. And I made these blanks, so this is all to blame on me if anything goes wrong. It was a little experimental blank to satisfy the Hanukkah thirst. And I think it looks crazy good. But it's a little bit of a challenge. In the history on these blanks is we actually had to cast them twice. When I cast them the first time, one of the things I noticed was all of the, and I'll show you what the balls look like. They're not glitter like flat pieces of glitter. They are literally just right here. They're literally spherical balls in there. Rhinestones, multicolored rhinestones, I guess they call them. So they like to pop out. I call this thing the TIE Fighter. Let me get rid of all that stuff there so you can see what it looks like. All right. Let's smooth these off a little bit right here. All right, I think I need to lengthen this one out down here just a little bit. Now, first thing I'm going to do when I slow this down is look for missing chunks of glitter. See that right there? That is a missing chunk of glitter. So I got to do two things. Got to blow it out me get rid of all the floaty around there. So that is like a half ball of glitter there that is gone. Yes, sir.
The Seahawks jersey wasn't the other day. It was last week.
Oh, last week? Well, that was the other day. The other day was last week, I guess. My son was correcting me on the Seahawks jersey. I knew it was sometime in my past, just not sure when. Okay, so where's my super glue at? Right over here. So what we do, oh, it's stuck there. So what we do is we take this super medium thick super glue. Super glue so good it glued its own top on. Here we go. Got it off with a pair of pliers. And I'm going to fill, there's actually 2 little indentations there. I'm going to fill them with super glue. And all you'll see when we're all done is clear. I'm going to accelerate it by spraying this stuff on it. Let me turn the blower off because we're done grinding a lot here. And now I'm looking for more. Oh, see, there's perfectly round dimple. Look at that right there. Perfect. You spray that. Yeah, Kev.
So, if Cowboys win, anyone that does buy a Taco Bueno the next day to get a free taco.
Nice. Stephanie's coming home from the Ravens game. Did they win?
Yeah, they won 37-3.
37-3. That's not a game. That's a slaughter. Wow, that's quite the game. Stephanie, that must have been enjoyable. 37-3. So now I'm just looking for any. So here's one here. There's a little tiny piece of sequence that no longer is there. And one right there on the end. The stuff I'm spraying on there accelerates the super glue process. Okay, got that one already. I just got to inspect the whole. That's not too bad on this end. Tiny one right there. All right, I think I got them all. All right, that's pretty good there. All right, now we'll let that dry for a second. How's my window to the world here? I need to wipe it off. Yeah, it's got a bunch of junk on it. Kevin put the Dallas game on for me up on the big TV. All right, feeling good. Want it to get super hard before we try to sand it off. This looks a little, what do you call it, misty right now, but as we sand that up, that will start appearing super clear, and you'll see all those silver, white, and blue balls in the middle, and sequins, and whatever these half circle things are. Oop, there's one right there I missed. Well, I sure hope everybody's Sunday afternoon is going fabulous. All right, now we'll turn the blower on here, and we touch this ever so gently, just to take the top edge of the super glue off. Because we're not trying to turn any more pen. We're just getting the rough super glue off. And I'll rub my finger on there, find any high spots, and feels good. So now we can finish the pen. All right. All righty, here we go. We'll take a couple of these lower end ones. Yeah, so the thing about these pens is these blanks I made a couple of weeks ago is I poured the resin, and then I put the blanks, or put the glitter, which is these balls and drills and stuff like that, down in there, and it all went to the bottom of the mold. So literally all of the gorgeousness of the blank was on one side of the blank, which means as I started turning those, I literally would have turned off all the glitter. So I was thinking about it on the cruise, how I could recover these blanks. Because, you know, resin's expensive, the glitter is expensive, all that kind of stuff. So what I figured out is I could cut the blank in half lengthwise, and then I could flip it over so that all of the glitter is now in the middle of the blank. And then I would pour more resin on top of it and then put more glitter down there. So the glitter could fall to the bottom, but the bottom was now halfway through the blank. So it came out fabulous. Yeah, Stephanie, wait till you see this. I already did one of these. Wait till you see this. It just pops. It just really pops. Whew. Finger's getting hot. I'm going to get a little bit lower grit sandpaper on here. Ah, it's getting smooth. Love it. So I think these blanks really came out wonderful now after that little bit of a scare, because I'm like, oh crap, I got to buy more glitter. I got to put more resin. I don't know how to do this. Oh, I think they came out great. Yeah, Carrie goes, they came out better. I said, yeah, I agree. And I need to finish Stephanie's other pen. I just saw some scratches on there that I didn't get out the first time. Not the candy cane one, but the other one. So I'll strap that up here and get that going. Yeah, you got a lot of shipping to do. I used to have a lot of turning to do. Now you got a lot of shipping to do. Oh, I got more, she says. Yeah, I know. I think I'll be working for Debbie for about a week. Oh, my goodness. Yep. You'll be turning into the Debbie podcast here soon. I don't know. She has an idea. And what's key with these particular blanks, because there's a lot of clear, I can't have one scratch left from turning, because you'll see it right off, and you want to see into the blank and past all the work.
Yeah, really pretty.
What's that, babe? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still a beautiful blank. It's just the mini now, which is funny. We're actually going to put up a mini section on the website because people are going, "Hey, somebody else sells out of their minis so fast." So I thought, well, let's make some minis. The first sort of mini we did was for uh, Emerald and Fairy Light. She wanted a 5-inch pen. I never did a 5-inch pen, but we did one for her, and seems to be more and more as we go. Oh, that feels good. Super nice. All right, let's take it up a sandpaper notch. Oh, clean the lens. Got water on it. Yeah. I probably have to re-aim my ends. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Lee's keeping me honest here.
Oh,
Fumble for who?
that was, Billy fumbled it, and that was got it.
Ooh.
Watch.
Oh, yep, that's a fumble. Looks like Philly's got it. Oh, he stole it right out of him. Oh, man, that's not fair. Stole the ball.
We have any Texan followers.
Oh, I'm sure there's some Texan followers out there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, because their quarterback broke that NFL rookie record.
Oh, what'd he do?
He threw 470 passing yards.
Wow. Yeah,
And 5
guarantee.
touchdowns.
Yeah, there's a fan out there somewhere that's gonna be loving that.
Go to TK Stroud for fantasy points. Got 40 fans.
Aha. Very nice. All right, so right now I am feeling like I lost a piece of sequence right here. Yep, right there. Okay, so I'm gonna blow that off, put a little super glue in there. Yeah, these ones are gonna take a little extra time, I can see. Right there. You can feel it. All of a sudden you're sanding and it's smooth, and then you feel a little piece let go. There we go. And I'm going to loosen this and keep that at an angle because that's a bit of an angle there. You'd never feel it or see it, but I can feel it when I'm sanding it. All right, we'll give that a couple of seconds. It is now solid. What's up, babe? Hey, Stephanie, if you can see, check out this wine stopper I did while we're waiting for your other thing to finish. Sounds like you're way behind there, baby. No, I mean on your broadcast you're listening to. So, Stephanie, we're playing a little bit more with the bottle stoppers. All right, we should be good to go now. Yeah, it's pretty hard. So I do have to get rid of this. Oh, see, look at that. There's the piece that fell off. Okay, let's get back over here. We're going to turn just a little bit to get rid of the edge. It's going to be right in here. Perfect. And I'll tell you, Stephanie, you know that one that had the glitter in it that looked really cool? That was really a bad casting. That was the first one I did because I was thinking of you, and I thought I'm going to turn this for Stephanie, and it had a bunch of holes in it. So when I get some time, I may have to fill it up with a bunch of super glue, but I could tell that it was cast and not pressurized. You got to pressurize this stuff, or especially in something with a lot of glitter, because the air gets trapped below the glitter. Ah, it feels good. So we'll play with that one here when we get some time. I got about 25 more pens to get caught up on, I think. Carrie's keeping me stepping. She's out at sea and she's throwing sales and selling things and listing things. I'm going, man, you're supposed to be on vacation, girl. And of course, I can't turn when I'm out to sea because they won't let me bring my lathe. Turkeys. They should let me bring my lathe on the ship. I could turn pens in my cabin. All right, coming back up to snuff here. We'll get the whole thing going now. I hear my phone going off, but I don't know where my phone is. Oh, there goes another one. Another piece of glitter. Dang. Saw that one fly off. It's right there. I can feel it. Gosh, it's a little tiny thing too. Let's blow all the air and water out of it. We're getting near the end though, because now they're not popping off very much. I wonder what else this glitter would be used for. That's, three-dimensional type of stuff. You put it on a cup? Do you put it on a painting? I'm not sure what it'd be for. Yeah, one day when I get good, probably in the next week or so, we'll put the things up that I'm turning for bottle stoppers, and we'll just keep them going. I didn't know they'd be so popular. Oh, there's some right there. Look at that. All right, that should be the last two that have fallen out. All right, I'm going to get myself a soda here while I'm waiting for that to do its thing. All right, that's pretty hard. Let's turn that, get the roughness off. Nice and smooth. All right, that should finish up nicely. All right, here we go again. Got to start down here in the rough stuff. All right, almost done with this one. Beautiful. All right, we're getting pretty close to glossing this baby up and seeing in the inside. Ouch, that gets hot. A little too much friction on that one there. All right, that is the highest grade of sandpaper. Let's do a dust white down here. Let's get some glossiness here. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna pop. I can see it spinning already. Woo! Man alive. I think I need some more juice though. Yeah, that's exactly right, Sarah. Once you get this gloss going, man, it just like pops. These really came out gorgeous. They're a little extra work, but I'll tell you, they are just popping. So three-dimensional too, because it's not just flat glitter. It's actually a three-dimensional glitter piece or whatever you call it. I'm not sure what you call it. Rhinestones, I guess. That's what it said on the package. You try to give it some extra buff here where your fingers go, because that's where you'll be looking. All right, she is done. Oh my goodness. It's like a jewel. So sparkly. See if I can get it to focus on it and not I'll show you that one second, the candy cane. Do you mean the candy? Oh yeah, the Christmas candy. I'll show you that in just a second. I do want to try it. I got to get some more glitter for it. And those pieces won't pop out because I think they're made of clay. This thing is, it just, the minute you shine it up, man, it just pops. Woo! Beautiful. So let me show you this candy, the Christmas candy one. I'm trying to find some more glitter. And again, this is the mold that it's sitting in. And if I take this out, I cut it in half, and you can see how all of the candy pieces went to the bottom. They look so cool. But I got to find some more of these so I can pour on top of this and then sprinkle some more in so that way you won't see the flatness of that side. So I'm looking for some more of that glitter. I'm searching the glitter websites, but you imagine it's getting near Christmas, might be hard to find. But I could put some other Christmas glitter on top of that I did find. So still looking for it. Let's see, I got to refinish. This is another one of Stephanie's here that I just noticed that it was in the bag. And I just noticed some sandpaper scratches on it. Sometimes I don't see them right when I'm doing them because everything's still wet and it sort of blends together. But I've got some scratches, oh, right here, right on this, and this fine, but this end here. So I'm going to do the two finger hold areas. We're just going to finish them up again. because I want those little thingies gone. Nothing wrong with the middle, but it's right here in the finger area. So yes, I'm looking for some more Christmas candy glitter. I screwed that bunch up, didn't I? Just the glitter is heavier than you think it is as compared to the resin. All right, that's going to be better now. And we did send a pen out that had a bunch of scratches on it. And oh man, I got about sick to my stomach, like I was being called to the principal's office. I'm like, oh no. And I offered to pay the shipping back and I'll fix it for free. I mean, I couldn't possibly charge them anymore, but they didn't want to do that. So I'm sad for that one. Don't want to lose any customers, but you know, I can only do what I can do. But I said, I'll pay the shipping back to and from the whole bit. I just, oh, it made me sick. Because I know if I got something like that from something I ordered, I would not be happy. And I don't blame her one bit. Don't blame her at all for not being happy. But hey, you can't win them all, I guess. We try. So Sheila, do you mean put the same kind of glitter that the Hanukkah is, but red and green, and put it on top of the Christmas candy ones? Do you think that would go cool? I did think of that a while ago, but I thought that was my brain acting goofy. Do you think that'd be all right? So half of the pen would be the Christmas candy, and the other half would be Christmas ornaments, kind of thing. Let me know, because I'll go on the hunt for some of that too. I think I might need to go visit Hobby Lobby too, see what they got. I'm sure they've got some. You know what I could do? Oh, this might be good. How about I mix up? Oh, this might be cool. Almost like those goblin ghost things we did. I'll mix up some red and green glitter in clear and pour it on top of that. So you'd have a half and half. Let me know if you think that looks stupid, but you'd have a half and half. You'd have glitter and stuff on one side, and you'd have the candy on the other side. Oh, just make new molds? Yeah, I could do that too. That's the easy part. Trying to recover these ones I screwed up. But I may just do that anyway. I may just do that, Sheila. I may just put red and green, like very Christmassy glitter, red, green, and silver maybe on one side, and then pour it on top. If it doesn't look any good, well, no harm, no foul. Maybe somebody will buy them. Everybody likes something different, right? It's not what I like. It's what you guys like. All right, I can already tell this is going to be much better. This is Stephanie's other one of 3 Hanukkah type pens. And this one was the leopard print that we poured in white. And then I filled it with that blue in there. It has like little snow peaks on the end here for a mountain. So that was a Leopard Leatherworks kind of pattern that we sort of turned into a Hanukkah pen. Let me see if I can get that to focus on that pen. And this is a bit see-through too. All right, that looks a lot better. No scratches on that one. I like that. All right, Stephanie, you are all set, sister. Carrie's ready to clean these up now and get them out. Get them out the door so you can have them and have them for Hanukkah. Have them in time. All right. Let's see how long we've been going today. Oh, almost 3 hours. You're welcome, Stephanie. Absolutely welcome. Absolutely welcome. Okay. I am going to go get some dinner now because it's almost 5 o'clock and I haven't eaten since about 10. Appreciate you all being here. I'll be turning more again probably tomorrow and probably some tonight as well. We'll throw up a live if I'm going live. Got a lot to do. Anyway, appreciate you all being here. We're glad that you're here. We're happy to have the customers. Carrie loves running this little gig here, so it's a lot of fun. I like to watch her do stuff. And I'm going to throw... I love that animation. Is that just too cool? Everybody have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon. How do I do this thing again? Oh, that's just too many fingers here on the keyboard. I can tell already. Here we go.